Hey fellow book lovers, welcome back to the Bibliovert channel. My name is Jacqueline, and for today's video, we are going to get cozy, and I am so excited. One of my absolute favorite content creators of all time, Cozy Games on Instagram, and I believe TikTok as well, and Cozy K on YouTube. I adore their content. I just want to live inside their content. I just love the way that they value rest and doing things just purely for your own enjoyment, and just, I don't know, getting to be whimsical and having that in your life. This week is my week in between two different jobs. I previously was an executive admin for a company in Nashville, and they were wonderful. I absolutely had the best boss in the world, but I was traveling fairly frequently, and it just wasn't quite working out for me the way that I needed it to. So I am now going to be moving into a role as chief of staff for a nonprofit, and I'm so excited about it. But this week I have time off and I can rest and relax. Another little tidbit is that earlier this year I was diagnosed with OCD, and I am so happy to say that things are much better now. However, I have found that in wrapping up everything for my previous job and doing the training, that I just kind of settled into this feeling of like, I have to get things done and I have to get it done right and it has to be perfect, and just kind of that. And though that chapter of my life is now done, I'm still sitting in the feeling that like I have this to-do list that I need to do, and that this week has to be super productive, and that I have to go into my new job so ahead of the game and all of those things. And so I decided to quite literally force myself to rest and relax and take it easy. So I'm still going to get some things on my to-do list done, but hopefully there are also things that are like really fun. Like, for example, I am finally, after a year of living here in Texas, going to go get my library card today. So I'm really excited about that. Also went shopping yesterday and got some little crafts here and there. I am going to do a cross stitch, which is like a cute little mushroom pattern that I will show you later, as well as I'm going to try and pick up crochet again. I also, in true Cozy K fashion, ordered an absolutely adorable coloring book. So that is going to be coming in the mail, I think sometime tomorrow. So I think that this will like hopefully be good, and I can just rest and take it easy, and I don't have to get ahead, and nothing has to be perfect, and it can just be for the enjoyment of the thing itself. This is the cross stitch kit that I got. It's a mushroom. Moving on to the crocheting. Is this ambitious? Yes. I do know how to crochet. I only know one stitch, and I don't know how to turn. So we're gonna go with a whole new stitch, and hopefully I'll learn how to turn. And I'm thinking I'm gonna try to make a blanket, and if it doesn't turn out to be a blanket, that's okay. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. The stitch that I'm going to try, I thought was the bubble stitch. That's not what it's called. It's called the bobble stitch, and I think it's really cute. This is the yarn that I got. I only got one to make sure like I'm actually capable of doing it, but there were lots at the store, so I can go back and get them. I'm also using a larger hook than I usually have because this yarn is a little bit thicker. It's also really soft, hence the reason why I got it, because some of the yarn that I've always used, it's like scratchy, and I didn't want that. So two book besties of mine, Cassie from Sharkbait Bookshelf and Margaret from Spinning Tales Dropping Stitches, so cute. Both of them are knitting crocheter aficionados, so I'm going to be reaching out to them for all help possible. So I think what I'm going to do is get cozy, and then I'm gonna set up like a little nest in the other room on like my big cozy chair, and I am going to put some of my comfort YouTubers on, and I'm just going to bebop And maybe I'll bring my Switch too, because maybe I'll beat bop that way. But I'm really, really excited about it.
A chain 3 to turn our work, okay? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3 chains. That'll count as a double crochet and turn. I like to start off with a...
So I just watched a tutorial on how to do the bobble stitch. And while I am confident that I can do it, just don't know if it's the smartest idea, just jump in it. I think what I'm going to do is just do a single stitch. I also forgot to say this earlier, but Kaylee Games did a 30-day island without using Nintendo Online, and I think I have 3 episodes of that left, so I'm gonna watch that one. And she just released a video today starting a new fall island, so I have 4 Animal Crossing videos that I'm going to catch up on while I do this.
27, a lot of stuff done. And the area in question today is this really weird
Cassie just FaceTimed me back, and I'm only on row 2, and I've learned that I have done it wrong. I have continued to turn incorrectly. The curse still stands. However, she explained it in a really great way. So I have a little bit of a crocheting update for you. Yesterday I didn't feel very good, so I literally spent the entire day in bed watching old seasons of Great British Bake Off and crocheting. So I finished the first skein, I think, of yarn, and this is my progress. I'm quite happy with it, if I'm going to be completely honest. I clearly still haven't mastered turns. I do think like they're getting better, because like this is where I'm at right here. I will say I'm really enjoying how soft this yarn is. So anyway, I'm really happy with this. I know that this is literally going to be the tiniest little cross stitch. Like we are tiny. However, I'm looking at the instructions and I think that I am in danger. So update for you. With the cross stitch pattern, I did watch one video that was super helpful, so I will put that in the description box down below. I do think that I have maybe done part of it wrong in the sense of how many times I folded the thread. But I'm not gonna go back and redo this. But I mean, you know, what a work of art so far. My mom is on her way over here and we're just going to have like a fun little afternoon together. I am trying to figure out how I'm going to do my gallery wall in here. So she's going to come over and give her opinion on it. So there is a chance that I am not going to be able to get back to this today before I start work tomorrow. So I figured it would be a good idea to go ahead and wrap up this video just in case I hang out with my mom longer than anticipated, which would be delightful. But thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with me and just having like a chill, cozy week. It was So nice. Thank you to Cozy K, Cozy Games for being the delightful cozy inspo, and I highly recommend trying out new hobbies or revisiting old ones and learning something new. So anyway, if you would like to learn a little bit more about us, you can check us out over on Instagram at the Bibliovert.podcast. We also have another YouTube channel called the Bibliovert Games where I do like cozy gaming, specifically Animal Crossing and Tales of the Shire, and I'm also hoping to start uploading other videos like Stardew Valley, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, all those games. So if you want to check that out, you can. And then we also have a Patreon that is so much fun. We have a chat, we do 2 monthly episodes, we also do behind the scenes content and a monthly book buddy read where we have a Zoom date to talk about the book together, and it is just always such a treat. With that said, I hope you have a fantastic week, happy reading, and I will see you next time.